Sorry, people in there actually wanted to vote for Trump?
No, okay, so people are disenfranchised with Hillary in Vermont. It's actually somewhat, like, very, very unlikely possible that Vermont would swing to Trump because people just wouldn't vote for it or would write in Bernie Sanders.
Oh, I thought you were going to say just because of how white it is.
Oh, no, not because of... Vermont's like has like open socialist third parties and stuff, like statewide socialist third parties.
Home of Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, well, I mean, the reason why they could lose Vermont is because people writing in Bernie Sanders there.
That would be amazing.
That would be such fucking kicks.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't actually be cucked, at least in effectively speaking, because they would be supporting their own interests ultimately by voting for the God Emperor.
Maybe I'm a bad I kind of like Bernie Sanders, to be honest.
Well, I mean, he ended up endorsing...
Start World War III.
He wouldn't start World War III, but he did endorse Clinton, and he did basically run off of all of his donors' money.
That's true. I mean, I liked him during the campaign.
Yeah, but then he showed his true colors at the end. Mm-hmm. We need to bust the banks and build a cock shed in every backyard.
Sorry, if I can completely derail this for a minute. Is Mare Nostrum any good for you four?
I wouldn't know.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Europa Universalis 4. I just have...
Oh, I only play 3. Europa 4 doesn't work very well on my computer. I have a really outdated computer.
Oh, I might get Rights of Man.
Although, I don't know. You should just wait until they make 5 and then just buy everything in like one complete version. Because they fucking gyp the shit out of you with all those updates.
Mm-hmm.
Because you pay $200 if you buy them all in a row for the game that you could buy in like 2 years later for $20 or like probably like 10.
I mean, and that's why I call them Paradox, because they make amazing games, but their games don't fucking work. And they
I don't know. I prefer EU3 and Hearts of Iron 2 because they actually fucking work and they don't cost an arm and a leg.
Hearts of Iron 2 is a lot better than 3.
Yeah, Hearts of Iron 2 is so much better than 3.
Also, it has like Kaiserreich and all these other like...
Kaiserreich is... Dude, do you play Kaiserreich?
I do, although it doesn't really work on my new computer.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say we should play a stream of Kaiserreich.
We should.
We could play as like the papal, like somebody could be the Papal States, and somebody could be like Carlos Spain.
Kaiserreich is literally like the most based like thing ever.
Kaiserreich is the white pill alternate history. Like, Papal State reemerges, Carlist Spain can win Spain again. Make Spain Carlist again. I really hope.
Can you talk about the elections again? Okay, someone's asking to talk about the elections.
Sorry.
Okay, we'll get back to it. I
really hope David Duke wins in the Louisiana Senate.
I just got distracted because Steam was open, and I'm just trying to like distract myself because.
Can we have more people come on? Argent, like, annoy people and get them to come on.
Do you know anybody who would come on?
Not major, like, people that would be good at commenting.
Okay, let me just write this in Skype. Come on, you cocks. I think that's going to be very convincing. Sorry, guys. As always, like, people say they're going to come on, and then they leave at the last change their mind at the last minute.
Why did so many people come on like the early when you had like Iowa, like freaking like what was the one where Millennial Woes and
I think that was Iowa.
And then Arini came on?
That was Iowa.
Yeah, that was like a really good stream because you probably got a bunch of subs from them coming on.
Yeah, it's weird because I'm a much bigger channel now than I used to be. But it's harder to get people on. I was
intimidated on coming on at the beginning because you I thought you were too big of a channel for me to come on.
I'm not that. Although I'm up to. I'm almost at 1488.
Yeah.
But it's been a good year. I've been making some clickbaity election videos. I did Is there a Trump landslide coming? And that got like 2,500 views per week. So, yeah. So, yeah. Let me just yell at people on Facebook again.
I don't see anybody that would really be good at coming on.
Like, I think what happened was a bunch of people I know decided they were going to do their own streams. Like, Adam Wallace is doing his own, even though it's not related to the election. Some other guy is doing one that's not related to the election. Yeah, oh, okay, I see what it is. Yeah, Adam decided to do his own stream without telling me or inviting me on. So that's good. So that's probably why no one's around. Oh, well, I said I was going to do this, so I'm going to do it. Okay, well, let's take plan 2. Does anyone in the stream chat want to come on?
Notice Anthony's Shannon, senpai.
Anyways, I'm going to do something I probably shouldn't do. I'm just going to post it there. Reaching Papist is just not around.
You shouldn't have done that.
I'm sure it'll all work out.
What happens when CTR shills come on? And that now this gets linked on 4chan.
Oh, well, I'll just leave it up there for a minute. I'm pretty good with the old ban hammer. Oh.
That feel when I want to start drinking already because I don't want to be sober if anything bad happens. But it's like 5:17 where I'm at. I want to say something. When I voted today, it was so surreal. Because it was like I've been paying so much attention to for this for like 18 months, and all I did was I walked in and it took like 30 seconds to do.
I know.
Like all this energy I've devoted to this election, and then my actual participation in it was 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So awkward and strange and surreal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't know. It kind of irritates me that like a bunch of because I've been announcing this for like on a weekly basis for like the last 3 months or whatever, and then like just a bunch of people. Like,
is Raging Papist coming on?
No, he's not. He's busy.
I actually thought of staying within my own house or like hiding or like just sitting out and driving and just avoiding the news in case he lost. But after the FBI scandal happened, I thought it was much more likely he would win.
Yes, Anthony, please come on, please.
I'm pretty boring, Anthony. He needs you.
No, you're not boring. I just for the.
Sam's back.
Yeah, I was just talking to a friend real quick about certain things that I did not know how to turn down the volume in the thing. So,
do you know anyone who might want to come on?
I asked one person to come on, but the person in question does not want his identity to be out, and he.
Sam, can I ask you if somebody could come on that we know mutually on, in the speak?
Yeah. Okay. So on TeamSpeak, there's one person who said he wouldn't.
Do you think he would be willing, or was that the one that you asked that wouldn't want to reveal his identity?
Huh? Who?
Look in the Google Hangout speak.
Was it a certain Bavarian noble who didn't want to come on, or are you
No, it's somebody that was born in England and currently lives in Pennsylvania and is a vibrant Trump supporter.
Mhm.
Oh God, he would be an amazing addition to this.
Yeah, we should ask him.
Now, as long as they're not like a complete autist with a really annoying voice, I'll let this.
This guy has an amazing voice.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, he doesn't want to. That's a shame.
Oh,
Why doesn't he want to?
He just doesn't want to.
Should I ask Bradshaw?
Sure.
just ask anyone.
Oh. Do you want to ask a certain redcoat from Georgia?
I think we should not.
Oh, we have Florida, and Trump is up in
What's
Florida.
going on? Well, I really am terrified about election fraud in Florida.
Okay, well, Trump is actually up a fair amount. He's over 50%. Someone's saying that Hillary's up in Florida.
On Real Clear, it says Hillary's up in Florida, but 0% is in.
How about a certain fellow Torontonian, Argent?
Oh, yeah, let me see where the hell he is. Yeah,
He's usually around,
He's not around at the moment.
which is very strange. He's almost always around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can ask.
God wills it. God wills it. Trump is now in the lead in Virginia.
With 1% reporting.
I know, but
I know Real Clear doesn't seem to be updating very fast, so I'm just going to stick on Fox for the moment.
So when are we gonna know?
It's hard to tell.
Hopefully
we'll know
by
if he loses pretty fast.
Like officially, when are we supposed to know?
if he loses Ohio, he's done. If he wins Pennsylvania, she's done. I'll put it like that.
What if he wins Pennsylvania and he loses Ohio?
Well, I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, because they're so heavily correlated.
Yeah. And he was in the lead in Ohio and not in the lead in Pennsylvania.
Okay, thank you.
It's a harder thing for them to swing either one of those two states, and those will be some of the earliest states. And I suspect I think it's very possible to have a 2000 level crisis happening in Florida again.
Just checking to see if my mic works.
Oh, hey, Spido. Good to have you on.
Oh, good. You sounded a bit down.
Sorry?
You sounded a bit down earlier.
Me? I'm just tired. It's been a long week at work.
Okay, Bradshaw can't come on.
Aw. There's a dog coming.
Doggo's
Oh, I bet that's Sereni's space dog. Dick's out for space dog, people.
Let's see.
How much do you want to bet the divide between Jews is on Trump Clinton? 98 Clinton, 2 Trump?
Probably.
That was David Duke's projection.
Hillary's up in Florida. I'm getting scared. 20. Oh, you know what it is? That's probably all that's all early voting. Okay, that's probably why.
No, he has a correlation of increase in early voting, which would lead to a correlation increase in actual voting. But she would still have a lead in early voting because they dominate early voting, even though it was like minus 20% from early voting.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know Maine was I didn't know that. I thought Maine had 2 representatives. It only has 1.
Does it? Okay, Maine's a weird state.
Yeah. Maine's a state we should look towards tonight.
Let's see here. What's going on so far? Do you have any predictions on the House or Senate?
House will be maintained Republican regardless. Trump victory Senate. Trump substantial victory Senate. Trump marginal victory toss up. Clinton victory blue Senate.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Virginia is reporting in. Virginia is 55% Trump. That's not going to last. Let's just refresh this.
If it lasts, then praise Keck. I shouldn't say that, then praise the one true God, but
praise.
No, it's maybe Keck is actually an angel.
I did vote for Keck today.
Is that the name of the senator?
No, in my home state, I couldn't vote. I couldn't give myself to vote for the Republican governor, so I voted write-in Pepe the Frog and for governor, and Wojak Fieldsman for lieutenant governor.
That's amazing.
I was going to take a picture of it and post it online, but somebody yelled, and I thought I might get my ballot taken away, so I just shoved my phone back in my pocket.
I don't know. I'm scared about
Flaring
Florida.
Chatelet and attendees afterwards.
I didn't get tendies yet. I went and I bought like a 6-pack of Coors.
Of Coors?
Not Coors Light. I like original Coors.
All right. I guess that's all right.
It's not faggy.
You're American horse piss.
Hey, you don't even drink because you have to take some pills.
That's true.
So I wouldn't complain.
Wait, were you?
Attendees are the feasts of champions. Attendees is the feast of champions. Yes, that's right.
I hope that Trump wins and that there's like a huge rush in Tendy stocks.
Actually, what I did was a couple of days ago when Trump was really up in the polls, the stock market had a big crash. So I shoveled like $400 into my investment accounts, and now it's back up. So I got some additional shares for cheap.
Why are you playing Jew Bingo?
Well,
Jew Lottery, Jew Bingo.
I normally put money in every week, so I just put the next couple weeks in at once.
It's all about the water filters and gold and silver, dude. Got to invest in water filters.
Well, I have my money in diversified exchange traded funds, so.
What if he fucking wins Virginia and loses Florida?
What if he wins Virginia and Michigan and loses Florida, so he wins?
That's actually likely because I'm very afraid of 2000 happening again, and I really hope that he wins Michigan and Virginia and renders Florida pointless.
It's really close in Florida. What's the next round?
According to early voting correlation, he should win the state.
Mm-hmm. Well, according to polls, he should win the state.
I know, but Florida has a history as a state.
Last poll is Trump +4.
I know. God wills it. The true God, not fake frog God. The real God wills it. So.
Be like Glenn Beck and invest in gold, or be like Alex Jones and invest in Beyond Tangy Tangerine.
What's Beyond Tangy Tangerine?
It's his main sponsor is Beyond, who does vitamin drinks, and their main one is Tangy Tangerine, and he just constantly advertises it.
What happened if all these like in these very late closing states, all these like Hillary voters got blackpilled, and Trump like won Virginia and like Florida and shit, and then they voted like they didn't vote, and then Oregon ended up becoming red.
Oregon should be red.
No, Oregon's like not red because of like literally the coastline. Like all of like East Oregon is like deep red. It's really sad.
What is it about the coast? Like, what is it about the West Coast that makes it so liberal?
I don't know. There's parts of California that are deep red.
Is it like interior?
What?
Okay, this is what Oregon
look at
looked
that.
like.
It's just it's just Portland. Like Portland swings the whole goddamn state. It's just like Virginia with fucking DC.
Samuel,
Yes.
I think I can answer your question.
Yeah.
The reason that the West Coast always goes liberal is just because of the big cities, basically. Basically, the entire interior of California, except for the Mexican parts, votes red. But it's like San Francisco and Los Angeles, between the two of them, control the state.
Nice. That's
I mean, the best thing would actually to create areas for electoral votes, like Maine CD2 and Nebraska CD or whatever. And like we could actually get electoral votes from Oregon if they split it up. The East Oregon voted.
Oh, East
Because
Oregon
East
is
Oregon-
totally Republican.
Is it because
Yeah,
the
East
West?
Oregon-
Is it because the coastal areas are predominantly urban, and urban areas tend to be very liberal, or is?
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly
East
it.
Oregon is basically Montana, Wyoming, Idaho.
Yeah,
Same as East Washington.
Really, East
yeah,
Washington.
East Washington is like a fucking desert.
Yeah, East Washington is like
I don't know,
literally
guys. I'm
Idaho,
getting
Montana,
really scared
Wyoming.
about Florida.
You have to believe in our Lord Jesus Christ that will win us this one. I'm not going to say Keck anymore. It's literally in God's hands, dude. How much percent is in for Florida? It's only 2, dude.
Don't you mean in Hitler,
40.
Lord of Ice's hands?
Dude, 4% is in for Virginia, and he's winning by like 13 points.
Is he winning Virginia right now?
Yeah, he's winning Virginia by 13 points, but it's
Oh.
only 4% in.
Okay. Well, I voted in Virginia, as you know, so I would like to see us go red because I am scared that we are losing our southernness.
Well,
Yeah,
you have the
is it true?
locusts.
That oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say you have the locusts.
Isn't it that the metropolitan area of Washington, D.C. is the only thing that votes blue and it fucks everything up?
It's pretty much that, although also some of the southeast with like Newport News, some of that area also votes blue.
What does Richmond vote?
Richmond votes blue because they got a lot of blacks.
Oh, I was gonna ask, aren't there parts of Virginia where the Republican House members run unopposed?
Yeah, like in my state. My state's not. Sorry, my congressional district is not unopposed, but it's gerrymandered so bad that a Democrat could never win here.
No, I mean, like for a state House of Representatives, I thought there was some districts where the Democrats don't even bother.
Oh, I don't know, because honestly, there wasn't a single state candidate on the ballot today.
Mm-hmm.
Like that just didn't come up. We just had the president and a congressman and some amendments.
What referendums
Which-
did you have?
We had one about right to work, and then we had one about property taxes. So, yeah, nothing too
Trump's
controversial.
back up in Florida.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, he's going to win Florida because Republicans dominate election day.
Dude, if he doesn't win Florida, just like go to bed. It's over.
No, well, I mean, if he somehow won Michigan and Virginia, then Florida doesn't matter, though.
I
Those
mean,
fucking freaks in Florida better do
yeah.
something right for once.
Oh, well, he's still winning in New Hampshire.
New Hampshire's like fucking 4 points.
New Hampshire could be what swings it. New Hampshire's not irrelevant.
Oh, it's actually very possible that New Hampshire wins this the election, dude.
That would be awesome.
So he's up 1%. If he's up 1% and it's at like 60, then he's probably won. It gets very hard to make up 1% late in the game.
As the more comes in.
I don't know.
He's still winning in Virginia at 8% by a landslide.
Yeah, but have you checked the county results on that? Because they always count Northern Virginia last, and it always fucks us in the ass.
That rhymed.
Well, I mean, he's still up 14, or he's still up 13 points though. I thought it would be like 5 points though.
Yeah, because like last in the midterms, we were voting on senators, and the Republican literally led Virginia like all night, and then just lost at the very last second because they counted the Nova votes.
It's so fucking sad.
I was actually kind of surprised that Stein didn't just
off that
endorse
area and just give it back to Maryland.
What do you mean back? What do you mean back to Maryland?
You should
My
fucking
friend
dump it on
Abstract's
Maryland.
idea is just to dump like that part of Virginia on DC and just get rid of it.
Dude,
Well,
I would
DC,
not cry
Maryland
over the
doesn't
loss
matter.
of Fairfax County.
Let's see, what's the New York Times one look like?
Hey, it won't exist if Russia wins, or I mean if Clinton
Oh,
wins.
okay, that's cool. Okay, I know it's the New York Times, but they have county breakdown.
Oh, he's winning Jacksonville.
Is Jacksonville
Dude,
That's good.
that's good because Jacksonville's Florida.
Because Jacksonville's like an urban area.
Jacksonville's kind of a weird city, though. It's not like your typical city. It's kind of.
Is it like?
But it is the biggest population.
I don't know. It looks like some of the.
Yeah, but
Northeast-
Fairfax is an end, dude, and there's like so many people there.
Do we know, incidentally, why urban areas tend to be so left-wing?
Because it's where the diversity goes.
Well, I mean, I know that, but I was wondering if there were any other factors.
Because it's where the very wealthy and the blacks are. There's no poor white people in urban areas. Poor middle-class white people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Actually, yeah, because Washington, D.C. is literally nothing but extremely rich white people and then a ton of fucking poor black people.
Yeah, it's really. I mean, it's pretty.
And they're the lowest liberal.
I'm joining the common foe from the.
Can we see what states Johnson is stealing from Hillary, where she's breaking Hillary down? Where she's fucking him over? Can you click on the swing states and see if Johnson has like over 5% in them, like New Hampshire and Virginia? And can you go back to Virginia or not Virginia, New Hampshire, and see if Johnson is over 5% or something?
New Hampshire hasn't started counting yet.
Oh, okay. If Johnson gets
New Hampshire had 7% of Johnson.
Yeah, so Johnson is going. Hopefully, will fuck over Clinton in the northeast.
Usually, libertarians fuck over Republicans, not the other way
No,
around.
no, with Johnson, it's the other way around.
Dude, Johnson is fucking weird. Like, they pretty much endorsed Hillary. Like, what the fuck is up with that?
No, he's trying to steal votes from Hillary, and he's fucking over Hillary 2-1.
You really think that's the case? I
Yeah,
hope that's the case.
I'm pretty sure that that's the case.
What was I thinking of? I was almost like expecting Jill Stein to endorse Donald at the last minute.
I was praying for that to happen. I mean, she endorsed his foreign policy.
Well, I mean, it's ironic. There's a lot of overlap between the two of them.
Yeah, she's just fucking crazy when it comes to certain things.
Why is New Jersey not a red state?
New Jersey
urban.
is
It's all New
incredibly
York
densely
people.
populated.
Yeah, I guess. I just figured like the Italians would.
Isn't New Jersey basically just a massive suburb?
New Jersey.
It's a massive suburb
they're
of
like-
New York City
Yeah, there's like no
and
country in New Jersey.
Philadelphia.
Honestly,
Also-
urban sprawl is it's such a cancer.
So Italians left because they were pretty much every like oppressed at one point immigrant demographic votes left.
Isn't Italians the only people in New York that are white? Almost.
Okay, what happened in New York was they were ethnically cleansed from Little Italy, so there's only one family left that lives in Little Italy, and they were all banished to Staten Island. And Staten Island is the only place in New York that votes Republican.
Yeah.
There are also a lot of Irish in New York.
I thought they abandoned New York and moved to the suburbs. I meant like the urbans, like the actual New York.
I think that's mostly the Anglos. The Anglos have pretty much abandoned it for the most part. But, I mean, you can find Irish in almost every big city, and they pretty much always vote left.
The eternal Tig.
I'm sorry about my
Fucking mixed.
I'm sorry about my dirty Mick jeans. I'm being
Not even white collar.
fucking Mick.
Da-da. Yeah,
Sam, you can't say my real name here.
Oops.
Yeah, it's okay.
What, Brian?
Yeah, my real name, Brian.
Also, incidentally, like, who are you guys?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Well, is it all right if I give the pseudonyms you guys go by?
Yeah, use.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, the person who just spoke is Seamus Daranach.
Just Seamus is fine.
Seamus. The host, Argent, goes by Brian Raymer Cook.
Okay, yeah, I'm friends with him on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay, I just go by my real life name. I don't know any of these, like.
Yeah. I'm trying to get a job, which I could be doxxed and I would be fucked forever.
Oh yeah, no, I totally get it. I just like, yeah, no, I totally get why you do that.
What part of the country are you from?
Well, it's just because of the certain thing.
No. I was asking the other person.
Oh.
You guys are me?
Roland or Richard?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't even from America.
Oh, right.
Yeah, half of us are from Canada.
Well, I guess that makes this impartial then.
Yeah, we're very impartial.
Okay,
Dude.
so let's see if there's.
I would have
still
already killed
has-
myself if I lived in Canada.
He still has a 12-point lead in Virginia with 15%.
Okay, let me just reload this, and we'll look at the breakdown of this.
Dude, please update on Florida.
Okay, let's see what's going on in Florida.
Trump's winning in Florida with
Damn you,
9%.
Flash player, you're such a piece of shit.
9% in as Trump is winning with 2% on Real Clear.
Oh no, right, that's what I wanted the New York Times one. The New York Times. Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, Trump is winning with 2% right now in Florida with 7%.
Oh fuck, he is
Reporting.
winning Jacksonville.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's really good.
That is really good. That's as good as it gets.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna get raped in South Florida.
He's going to get fucked in Miami. What's Miami at?
Miami.
Six.
Dude,
That's
my aunt lived in Miami for a year. People just don't fucking speak English. It's like it's just fucking Cuba.
I thought
Cubans
Cubans were supposed to swing for him. Or is it not those Cubans?
I as far as I know, I know that there are like some prominent Latinos for Trump, but pretty much the vast majority of Latinos are not for Trump. They've got this idea that he hates Latinos.
Thanks, Jewish media.
Oy vey, he hates us too, even though his daughter's a Jew.
Dude, I have a coworker. at my workplace who is Hispanic, and she doesn't speak any fucking English, but the only English phrase she knows is "Trump hates Latinos."
Wait, really?
Yeah, like she just talks to me in Spanish and just expects me to know what's going
How
on.
does she function at the workplace?
Because the fucking manager speaks Spanish to her. It's like special treatment.
Well, they can live in an enclave and just only talk to people that speak Spanish.
In her case, she just acts like we all speak Spanish.
I find that so irritating.
It's why
remember-
it's so hard to fucking order coffee at like a Tim's in Toronto.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Here's the thing. I grew up in Toronto, and
I
mean the vibrancy is horrible. Horrible. Like, I mean, people wonder why I have such a powerful animus towards minorities, and well, it's because I'm from Toronto. I mean,
both of us are from Toronto.
yeah, I mean, I think I first became racist when I was 7, and my Chinese
No, it's the
neighbors.
Packy.
My Chinese neighbors were talking to my dad in Chinese as though he should know it and getting angry at him. Yeah.
That's funny. There are so many racists who make Asians like the special exception.
Who? What?
Oh, okay.
Like they make an exception for Asians.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
called
just it's at Trump is at 50% in Florida with 57% reporting.
Wait, what? 57% is reporting now?
Yep.
Can you show? I can't see
What,
that on the screen.
what's Clinton's Florida percentage?
Let me just refresh this.
It's probably down by 3.
Oh no! Oh, wait a minute. Okay, it's very different. That's 11%, but Florida's population's not 20 million, is it?
Wait, what? What happened?
It's just they're all showing very different totals, like percentages. Real Clear Politics, I don't even think has Florida yet.
It has it right there. You can't see it.
Oh, 11% in. Okay. But on the Fox News one, it has more. I don't know. That's me.
Okay, so Rand Paul, if anybody cares, is winning in Kentucky Senate.
Yeah, okay, so if anyone can see the Fox News one, it says 57% in. Why it's saying
That's good. I actually supported Rand Paul before I supported Trump.
Did you really?
When I didn't know that Trump was, I'm gonna admit this. When I didn't know that Trump was pro-life, I supported Cruz.
I supported Cruz up like till very late. Just because I thought Trump was just saying whatever it took to get elected. And
I mean, I supported Trump immediately as soon as he entered the race. I just supported Rand before that.
Well, I supported Rand initially, like when he announced, like early 2015.
Yeah, exactly.
But like that was like a long, long time ago, and nobody else was in it.
Honestly,
So if it was
Trump had
Jeff
me.
versus Rand, obviously Rand.
Trump had me at Mexicans are rapists. Ensnared.
That's when he had me too. As soon as he started talking immigration, I was like, all right, Rand, you suck.
Just his willingness to be so bold about it.
well, I mean, because
it
that's the only
completely-
issue that matters, because we have to survive the short term to be finished off by the long term.
I know. I tried to have this thing to where immigration actually trumps abortion, but I just couldn't stomach it. Because immigration would trump it, because then you can't get Supreme Court justices defend the church if you don't have a viable Republican Party in the future. But eventually, Trump ended up saying who his Supreme Court justices were, and then it was like, well, fuck Cruz.
Honestly, the guys.
Abortion is
so
non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Oh, my mic's too quiet.
Abortion is a non-negotiable, and I can't vote
Yeah.
for anybody that's pro-life. Period.
You mean pro?
Yeah.
Oh, pro-choice. Sorry, pro
Yeah.
child murder. Period.
Yeah. I
just
can't.
to the person.
I can't
Was
vote for
that is that
Yeah.
better? Regarding my mic.
Yep.
Okay, good. Just turn.
I'm gonna start drinking now.
Probably good idea.
I'm gonna go get some beers.
If
Come back
things
in,
start
within 5 minutes.
if things start to get bad, I will start. I'll break out some of my Imovane and we'll take a couple of those.
Good.
Let's see here.
Not even white shame.
Hillary Clinton leading in South Carolina. Oh, less than 1% reporting, and that's on the
That would be the Negroes.
And the Negro polls are in.
Yeah.
I like the
Dude,
robot polls.
Yeah.
I mean, Bernie Sanders got owned in South Carolina because none of the blacks were like sophisticated enough to understand his message. So he's all voted for Clinton.
Yeah, man, Clinton's Clinton be bitch, man. She be bitch.
Okay, on Real Clear Politics, Trump is at 50 and Hillary at 47 with 15% of the vote.
Oh, he's leading in Ohio too. Fuck though, Florida and New Hampshire have turned back to Clinton.
Let me see. There's a bunch of different maps. Yeah, she's leading.
I don't even know. I don't know what site I'm using because it's just like the automatic Google thing.
Honestly, if Trump wins, I'm probably just gonna scream "Can't stump the Trump" on campus tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe I'll even end up on the news. Local homeless man on campus screams "Can't stump the Trump." More at 11.
I would share that video. Yeah, I was on the way to the polls. I was listening to like all the "Can't Stump the Trump" videos, like the Centipede song.
He hasn't put out any in a while.
I know it's been like fucking forever, but he'll have to put out one if Trump wins tomorrow.
If Trump wins, I hope that we just get these amazing memes. Just more memes.
I hope we get fucking death squads.
I hope we get fucking deportation.
I hope we don't get fucking nuclear war.
Yeah.
Like that's what I do to signal like against people who are like, how can you vote for Trump? I'm like, I'm anti-war and I'm like anti like global banking, like economic globalization. And
Who said that to you?
Just people will say that. So I just signal, like I just counter signal. I'm like, well, I don't like war, and I don't like big banks, and I support the common man.
What if it gets really weird and like Trump loses North Carolina and he wins Virginia?
Oh, he's ahead of North Carolina.
It's possible.
Yeah, but it's fucking hairline right now. But it doesn't
Getting more
matter anyway.
closely.
But
Those are just early
0%
votes. Those are just early votes, aren't they?
I think like 0% in.
I gotta say, Virginia's pretty paused these days. It's a sad reality.
What's happened to it?
Because people have moved down from up north for work. Like, you have a ton fucking people who just say, like, yeah, I'm from Pennsylvania, I'm from New York. Like, there are so many of those people now. Although I see
Okay, let's look at Florida. I think Miami's done. What's the population of Miami?
if Miami's done, Trump's probably got a really good chance.
Yeah, if Miami's done, then he won. If this continues.
Okay, Miami's population is only 400. 1,000. So that's reported.
I mean, Tampa's a threat in Florida too.
We still have a couple of rural areas coming yet. Yeah, a lot of the rural areas have it yet. Looks like he won Jacksonville though. So yeah, I don't know. Florida's looking pretty good.
Dude,
God wills it.
New Hampshire.
It says that he's winning.
North Carolina,
Clinton's
blue.
winning. It says that Clinton's winning Florida on Real Clear though.
Yeah, she is.
But he's winning on this one.
Yeah,
Oh, never mind.
It's just messed up. Like they're all going at different speeds.
Which one has more votes counted?
I don't know. The
Real
Fox
Clear
News
is 17.
I'm just gonna turn off Fox News because it's just inaccurate. Because it says that 75% of Florida's counted, which is not true.
Holy fuck, I'm nervous.
I think we can start celebrating if Florida's called.
No, because he has to win Pennsylvania.
Yeah, well, he
Okay,
has
if he-
to at least win Ohio.
But I mean, he's going to win Ohio.
Maybe. I don't know. Ohio's pretty positive in a lot of areas.
Does the check mark mean they've called it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trump states that have been called are not particularly,
None of those are swing states have been called.
they're not swing states and they're not that powerful. So, I mean, that's just the heartland of America.
Land of the free, home of the brave.
Evangelization.
Yeah.
We've already done it. Ecumenicalism. Been there, done that.
Huh?
Tolerance. Doesn't live here anymore.
Can you mute Roland?
Is he being an autist?
I think he just left.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I think Ohio just flipped blue.
he was obviously listening to the young pope.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
sorry about that. Yeah.
Okay, we got less than 1% reporting. I think we're screwed.
God wills it.
Um,
God wills it.
I think all of those are from. Well, hopefully Cleveland won't fuck the whole thing up.
What the fuck happened to Ohio? What the fuck is this shit?
It's less than 1%.
Niggers.
Alright, that's pretty irrelevant then. Do you see the counties?
Yeah, Ohio.
Cleveland hasn't come in yet, and Cleveland and Cincinnati are both gonna rape us.
They are stupid, can't do taxes.
I just I can't see Ohio not going for Trump.
They also have all these polls closing early, which means that unemployed people get to vote Democrat and the fucking working people don't get home in time to vote Republican.
What?
Mhm.
What? People would close intentionally.
In Virginia, they close at 7 p.m. and people driving on Interstate 95, if they're leaving work at 5 o'clock, there's no guarantee they'll get to their polling place.
Well, then they have to wait in line anyway, so they're fucked.
How bad
Yeah.
is West Palm Beach for us?
Palm Beach is definitely for Clinton.
Fuck. Is this where we've gotten to? We're relying on a bunch of retards in Florida to basically decide this election.
We're relying on the ability of Cubans right now, dude.
Okay.
It's not the Cubans.
Think if they're Latin or they're white.
It's gonna be the white Florida people who do it.
I don't know, it looks like there's still a fair number of rural areas that are coming in.
It's hard to even believe sometimes.
Miami is done though.
Is it actually? How do you know that?
Precincts reporting in.
initial result, it means it's finished.
Okay.
So Miami is done.
Then the worst is over.
Tampa's still coming in. It's not doing as
Tampa's
bad
fucking.
in Tampa.
Tampa's a weird fucking area, and there's like a part of Tampa that's completely. It's not Tampa. It's outside
None
of
of the
Tampa.
Panhandle is in yet.
I didn't even remember that. That's going to be all red,
That's all
right?
going to be deep red. Deep red. because
Except
that's all-
Tallahassee. Tallahassee's Democrat.
Yeah, but Tallahassee's in.
No, it's
Or it's
not.
coming
It's still
in.
coming in. I know. I think the worst. I still think Florida seems likely to go for Trump.
I honestly can't believe Jacksonville went for Trump. That is an achievement.
Ohio.
God Wilson.
So Columbus is done. Columbus is done. Cleveland isn't in yet. Toledo, I assume, is going to be a massacre. I don't know. Like, I'm getting worried about Ohio.
Don't be worried about Ohio. Don't be worried. It's in God's hands, as you said.
Okay, so retards in Ohio and Florida are literally gonna pick whether we go to nuclear war with Russia.
Okay, so let's look at North
No,
Carolina.
homeless fucking people. Or not homeless people, unemployed people.
Okay, so where are the shit areas of
Yeah.
North Carolina?
Dude, not just homeless people, not just poor people, but homeless people. They do get homeless people. They get them on trucks and they say, vote Democrat and we'll give you a free blah, blah, blah. And they do it.
I know. They
Guys,
both fly
focus
with
for
them.
a second. So in North Carolina, where's the Democrat strongholds?
Charlotte.
Charlotte's
done. Well, then North Carolina's red.
what about
Raleigh too.
Raleigh's quarter done.
Okay, well, Raleigh's going to hurt us and Charlotte hurt us.
Charlotte's done.
Okay, that's good.
Jesus Christ, Charlotte. Look at that shit.
Charlotte's a
Dirty.
big fucking city.
Well, it's out of the way. The rest of it looks pretty rural.
My thing says only 2% of North Carolina's reporting.
It is only 2%.
Okay, I don't know if that's good or bad, but
Trump's still... Virginia's at 30. Check Fairfield County if anything is coming in.
Fairfax?
Fairfax, sorry.
Where is Fairfax?
How much is in Argent? It's right in the corner. See where Alexandria is? At the top.
Yeah, Fairfax is the top one.
This
Yeah.
little thing? Fairfax is coming in.
Yes.
Oh shit, it looks like Prince William is for Trump right now. That's crazy.
Where's Prince William?
It's like right below Fairfax and it's positive as hell.
It's very little.
And right below that is Stafford County, which is my county, and it's always Republican.
Newport News is about half in. It looks like there's a fair number of rural districts yet left. We'll have to keep an eye on it.
The thing about rural districts is they don't add a lot.
No,
Yeah.
but if there's like a fair number of them left and most of the cities are in.
Yeah.
New Hampshire doesn't look very good.
What the fuck happened to Live Free or Die, New Hampshire?
Then again, I don't think anything's really reported there yet.
It's 6%.
Yeah. Oh man, Oklahoma's Republican. Who would have thought? Indiana's Republican. Georgia is. South Carolina.
Georgia
North
could be
Carolina.
held back by the blacks too.
No, he's.
Oh,
gonna
I
win
see
Georgia.
Clinton's winning the whole thing now.
She
What's
is.
the whole thing?
Oh, it's because of Massachusetts and New Jersey they've called for her. But that was always going to happen.
And Maryland, and yeah.
Yeah,
Trump
Maryland.
did better in Vermont than I thought he was going to do.
Weird. The thing about New England is none of them have to like deal with diversity at all. They don't even know like what Trump's talking about. It doesn't speak to them.
Okay, let's see. Orlando is half in. Tampa's about half in.
Come on, you goddamn fucking panhandle.
Palm Beach is still coming in. Fuck. Okay, I'm getting really worried. I'm really worried about Florida. I don't know. There's still a bunch.
Florida is like the most possible place that I'm most terrified about mass cheating.
Dude, everything fucked up in America happens in Florida.
Dude, there's fucking Nile crocodiles there, so.
Yeah.
Wait, there are Nile crocodiles in Florida now?
Yeah, you didn't remember the conversation we had about that?
Yes, I do remember that. Man, I love our conversation. The shameless.
There are a lot more alligators. So.
No, there's like a breeding population of Nile crocodiles established in Florida now.
And what is
Nile crocodiles are incredibly aggressive towards humans.
So should we be having some new ones come in?
Why isn't Pennsylvania coming in yet?
I don't know. Oh, polls just closed, so they should be coming in.
Oh, they closed 6 minutes ago. I thought it would be earlier. It's so goddamn weird.
I'm calling Pennsylvania for Clinton.
Well, if we lose Pennsylvania, then we're fucked. But
I know too many people from Pennsylvania. I know too much about it.
There's Philadelphia has a strike going on that's going to block black voters.
No, they canceled that like the day before.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, they canceled it so Hillary could win.
Damn.
Dems is the real racist.
Exactly.
Florida's only at 26%. Once again, the thing to keep in mind is I assume they count the mail-in ballots first, right?
Yeah.
And the early voting? Okay.
Yeah, mail-in ballots definitely go to Democrat.
So for a lot of these, we probably
Low information voters voting early. Vote Democrat. Who would have thought?
Alabama, land of the free, home of the brave. I love Southerners. I just the climate's too hot for me to be honest. TBH.
That Cro-Magnon blood that we got.
It's too hot. If I was going to move to a red state, I don't know, maybe like Arizona. Well, Arizona's hot in the summer, but it's
Montana.
Yeah. I don't think Arizona's as hot as like the deep south.
This doesn't have humidity.
No, it isn't. It's dry heat too. It also depends on part of Arizona.
The thing about Arizona and Colorado is that the weather changes every 10 minutes. The climate, for instance, of Colorado is incredibly weird.
So we've
Honestly, the northern part of Arizona has a pretty nice climate.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's on the Colorado Plateau. Like, it's not desert, and it's not overwhelmingly hot.
Oh, we got results. Let's see, Florida.
Florida is much closer now.
Yeah, I still think
Teams keep gaining now with these more results coming in.
let's see. Okay, so Miami's done. Tampa's still coming. Tampa doesn't look like it's that bad, at least that one part of Tampa. It's not actually. Uh-oh, the panhandle started to come in. That's not good. Oh, no, there's still some other places. Okay. Oh, this might not be that bad.
Florida's got a lot of Hispanics and a lot of old Jews.
Florida's
know.
so fucking weird that it's so far
Oh,
south.
Marion County. Okay, that's got a lot of precincts. Oh, okay. We got a couple red ones that still have some coming in.
Florida's not done yet, dude. Florida's gonna go all night long.
Fucking hell.
I'm getting worried about Ohio.
Don't be worried about
Oh,
Ohio.
wait a minute. Okay, Cleveland's a third done. Columbus is done. Dayton's getting there. I'm assuming once, like, Toledo's done. Toledo's finished. I'm assuming once Cleveland's done, the rest breaks for us.
There's still Cincinnati to think about.
Oh, Cincinnati's done.
Fuck yeah.
Praise the Lord.
What is that now? Sorry.
Oh, hey, let's see here. Oh, Florida called for Trump.
Wait,
I'm not
what?
sure. Oh, sorry, not Florida, Texas. We're gonna just call Texas for Trump.
They can't.
Well, they
call
say it's
Texas.
leaning Trump. They didn't call Texas.
Yeah,
They
it's
said it's
leaning.
leaning Trump.
I'm calling Texas for Trump.
Well, yeah, you can always call Texas. There's no worries about Texas.
This election, maybe next election.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
what-
Texas
yeah.
in a few years, Texas flips, it's over.
Well, that's
Well, like, we're
if
waiting
Trump
on,
doesn't win.
we're waiting
It's
on
over.
Florida and North Carolina and Ohio at the moment.
I
You
mean,
would
if
have-
Trump loses, our way of life is over because of Texas.
I mean,
I personally think that
If
if Hillary gets in, then obviously are out of the hands of the Conservatives. But we will get more grass populist support, I think.
I see what you're saying. I hope you're right, but then it's gonna end up in violence, basically, and
Yes, yeah.
I
Unfortunately.
don't know. A lot of these people a lot of the kind of Trump crowd have such a respect for authority figures. I just can't see them like ever open firing on U.S. military
This
or
is
police.
this is my all-time.
they
favorite
are
Sam
U.S.
quote.
military and police, though.
This is why good people have to use violence, because bad guys never play by the rules.
You're right to some degree. Our best hope would be an insurrection in the military, because a civilian uprising is not going to work.
No,
No.
the military would side with the civilians, though, dude.
I hope so. I hope you're right.
I think on the flip side, though, if Trump does get in power, that will stem the encroachment of the left to get our feet again. I mean, Trump won't do anything really for us, but his our whole support for him is based on the fact that we're assuming that him being in power will like us to come into fruition.
If he deports the Beaners, then that buys us a lot of time. That
Yeah.
buys
Yeah,
us a lot of
precisely.
additional time to try and.
If he just stops any more people from coming,
Yeah, best hope for Trump is slow immigration, encourage European populists, stop nuclear war, and appoint pro-life justices.
So this must mean that in the Senate it's nearly done. If you got 51 for a majority, I reckon it's about 39 for Clinton and 35 for Trump at the
No,
moment.
it's actually very possible because there's a higher split of Senate seats going up for Democrats of incumbents, that it's much easier for Democrats to gain a majority in the Senate this time.
Just because it rotates and there's more Republicans up for their seat than Democrats are.
Okay,
'Cause-
but was I correct in saying, because I've only deduced this, I'm afraid I'm not very good with American elections, but it's 39 to Clinton, 35 to Trump.